This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. First play taken a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Rebels with first and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
So now third and goal in this opening drive. Can they punch it in to take the early lead? Caught quickly. And they'll get him down that time.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Chen.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Pick six could be a game changer.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all. The house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, OLE MISS, 7.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got room to run. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Rebels. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
He fires it down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The pocket breaking down. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And he's got it. No problem. And they've regained the lead. Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Park behind the line. It's Bond. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He's on third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets loose. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 20, past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, you don't don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Makes their way on the field. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Makes the catch. It's Bond. You stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Chen. Tackled, but first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They keep him off balance with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Chen. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for a gap. It's Crispin. The gain moves the ball to the 34. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wrap down the middle. It's Gilliam. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
And he'll need to kick off right there. They'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. The ball is caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The completion makes it 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Chen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the
touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. This time, a completion. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return. Excellent field position here for the offense. The shotgun running play call. Breaking tackles.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 42, Ole Miss 31.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Gillian. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They start the 4th quarter with a pass. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
OLE MISS 39.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. Finds the receiver wide open. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
OLE MISS 46.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Chen. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances. This guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. This could be the game here. Pressure is coming. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Leaning on the run game here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 4th down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
OLE Miss 46.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, man. Clock, picking up good yards and getting out of bounds.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. It's an outbound. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking for his back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I think the receiver makes the right choice here. Sure, he could have fought for more yards, but ultimately in this situation, time is the most important aspect of the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. What an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.